Hello and welcome back to World War Wonders, where in this episode we'll be trying to, well, not really trying to, I hope that we manage to secure the last player to complete the non-rare side. We can start trying to look towards, well, just winning the games, the 3 games needed for the non-rare side to move on to the rares. And that should hopefully be some team at that point. But a little way to go yet. Again, we'll have to try and secure the last player to replace Yilmaz in this first game. And then try and get the 3 wins, obviously, which could be easy, could be hard. It will have to be seen. But we did go one up earlier, this one, Javier Schlager, who I did put in, I don't know if it was last episode, it might have been a bit earlier, but he's actually some player for a random non-rare. Austrian centre mid from Wolfsburg. He just seems really good at just being in the right place and winning us the ball back quite often. Obviously he scored there, which isn't something he makes a habit of, but even then, the fact that he can show up in the box and score, it's just another layer to his game, which, yeah, I didn't expect to be talking this much about a non-rare, but he really has performed. Speaking of non-rares, Oof manages to get in behind off a pass from Puskas, I believe. He does manage to slot past the keeper to give us a 2-0 lead coming into half-time. So a good start in trying to secure ourselves that final non-rare up front. It's looking like, be it from Puskas or the actual win itself, it will get done this game. You see Puskas here trying to worm his way in the box, and he does, and that is a great finish. I don't know if it's completely in the top corner, but it is a shot that has risen more towards the upper side of the net. It does put us 3-0 up, so very comfortable in this one as Oof again tries to beat the keeper. Not so lucky this time, and Orban trying to win off the corner, which does get cleared off the line. Does fall to Baumgartlinger, who himself isn't actually that bad. He seems to be positioned quite well at times to win us the ball back. But falls to Puskas here, hits the roulette, sends that guy a dream, sends him a dream, he sells him a dream. And yeah, great finish at the near post. It's just lovely footwork and finishing from Puskas. That's exactly what he's here to do. Puts us 4-0 up, and Yilmaz this time maybe trying to get his last goal, knowing that at this point he is about to go. Isn't quite to be though. But he tries to break through again here, sees a little bit of space to drop the ball to Baumgartner. But try a little flick with, I kind of get a bit lucky, and he finishes. He also happens to be quite a good finisher, so these non-rares out of nowhere, especially these Austrian ones in Baumgartlinger, Baumgartner and Schlager, seem to just be delivering at the end of the day. You see all 3 of them there, goal for 2 of them. And I think it was 2 assists for Baumgartlinger there as well, which kind of, well, is surprising to see. Yeah, a great 5-0 win there, does get us that final upgrade, and it will be Yilmaz out and Niederlechner in. He's quite a goal scorer in the Bundesliga. Not like too much his game, kind of just a very well-rounded forward. Quite fast, quite strong, good finisher, decent height on him. He's just, yeah, an all-round solid little player, so whether he does too much for us, I don't know. But yeah, it will be seen as we try and win 3 games here. He might be one of the first out the doors, getting in some rare strikers might be quite helpful for us when it comes to the upgrades, especially as like quite a few of these rare Germans, for example, will be playing in Bundesliga. So that will help us with the chem initially, as a lot of this team is Bundesliga, as opposed to throwing in maybe someone from a different league. But I don't know if there's too many around that would be the case. But yeah, we do give an early penalty away there, but I think Schwallow does save our blushes in net. Dives to the bottom corner. We knock it around here between the 2 centre mids, finally get it into the forwards. Puskas now busting out the skills on the edge of the box, trying to find a bit of space. He heads into the box now, lovely little Berber spin to get back on the left, and a simple finish from him at that point. Which puts us up 1-0 in this one. As again now we are searching for the 3 wins. And again you've got Baumgartner around the box, and that's a great finish from him. So yeah, these non-rares are relatively delivering at this point, whether it's because I was in my bag or they actually are quite capable. But either way, I'll take it. Schlager again plays it forward into Niederlechner now. Gets into the feet of Puskas. Again sells his man a dream, and you just got to get to the byline and pull it back for him now, and it's simple work. Niederlechner does get a goal in his first game. It was kind of put on a plate for him by Puskas, but at the end of the day he was part of the move and did position himself well for that simple finish. Tries to get a second for himself there, but the keeper is behind that one. As we take a 3-1 lead into half time. So it's looking like a great start for this fully non-rare side. I mean, it was basically full beforehand, but now definitely full. Although he does pull one back with Neymar, and with the squad he's got, and now only being 1 goal away, maybe something to fear. But Baumgartlinger wins the ball back for us again there, And that is a great pass from Nida Lightning, to be fair, to get it to Puskas, who rounds the keeper, and it's a simple finish from there to restore our 2-goal lead. We come forward, probably one final time here in the 87th minute. Puskas, yep, gets past his man with that touch, but good save from the keeper. But from the corner, we do kind of keep it high in the box. Not sure if that's much of a foul, but I think he does put in a standing tackle and doesn't touch any of the ball, so that's always the risk, especially on FIFA 21 with the kind of leniency of, and unleniency kind of strictness of these refs that they program. They will give pens for things like that, but no doubt about the actual scoring of the pen. Puskas puts that right into the top left corner, and it secures us a 5-2 win. So a great start for the fully non-red team. Do get 1 win in the bag. It's now just looking for 2 more, as Puskas does get himself a hat-trick. I think it was a brace of assists there for Nida Lightner and a goal, so he gets straight in and on the action, joining some of the other non-rares as looking like very capable players. As we head into the third game here, trying to get it onto 2 wins, so hopefully at some point in the next episode we might be able to squeeze some rares in for upgrades towards the end of the episode. But we start off well by clearing it off the line for us, then a couple corners that come really close for us at their end, and another shot there. There's a lot of like testing of the goalies done from both of us early on. Puskas and Nida Lightner here exchanging 1-2s, get it back to Nida Lightner. I do see the overlap on the left, and there's Baumgartner thinking he'll beat the keeper, but another save there. Doesn't get too far, however, as Schlager pounces on whoever that was for him on the edge of the box with a slack touch, wins it back for us, get it into the feet of Puskas, and once he gets past his man, you pretty much know what's going to happen from there. But he comes forward instead now, and unfortunately for us, right before half time, does get an equaliser, and even later, John the brink of half time does go 2-1 up after just one simple through ball. So it may be actually that I prioritise centre backs, as using these non-rares is perhaps one of the few places where we are kind of struggling in terms of player performance. So yeah, the first time this episode we do take a deficit into half time, but here Puskas brings it forward, trying to worm away to get a shot off. Quick exchange with Baumgartner, and he doesn't miss those. Does pull us back level right at the start of the second half. It's the kind of instant reply you'd want, not being damaged by the 2 late goals in the first and instantly getting yourself back into it. As we look to bring it forward again now, Oof exchanging with Puskas, do manage to get it through to him. He tries to head towards the byline, gets on the wrong side of a lot of players there. The pull back there for Oof is simple, and he's not going to miss that, even as a gold non-rare, and we do actually restore a lead. But again, a pass similar to his second goal right before half time, does so in the 71st minute, whatever it was, to pull back level himself with Bakambu sticking it through the keeper's legs. But yeah, both of us really at this point just trying to see if we can edge the other out and secure a winner. I think I might be able to there, but the keeper does get beyond. Quite a tame stroke to be fair from Puskas, but after that save the keeper decides to head into no man's land. Orban's pretty much got an open goal to head into there. I think I've done enough to defend that literally in the 90th minute, but really just puts it straight back into danger, and we do have a second victory with the fully non-rare side robbed of us right at the death, which is painful. At that point you're thinking I've only got to win 1 next episode, and that's looking pretty likely, but now I'm in the more kind of difficult position of having to win 2 before we can look at upgrades, so hopefully that doesn't hold us back too much. But we look into the stats now. And Puskas, that it was actually, he's finally to 100 goal contributions and done it in only 30 games, which is incredible. He is a very good card at the end of the day. And the wins are actually almost pulled level with the losses for the first time as well, I believe. So things really are starting to look good. And especially when that rare side comes in, hopefully we can see what the full potential of this team is. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.